Dear Nigerians, Peter Obi won this presidential election. Inec reveals. You see, one of the things that our politicians have seen that makes us fight amongst ourselves is ethnicity, religion, tribalism. You understand those kind of things? They already know. So they try to press that button. One of the things that have even helped us in this generation and age is social media. Social media has made it such that we talk in unity. Like, we don't now. Have you noticed that even when they try to bring this "I'm not Yoruba," it's only those who are not, who are not thinking right, that are following that we are Yoruba, we support Yoruba. Have you seen that Yorubas have supported P2B very well? The Hausas have supported P2B very well. How did P2B win in Kaduna State? Because of all Erofa has been doing. So Inec now had said that P2B won 19 states. If P2B won 19 states, and some people are still saying, and you know the funny thing, one of the tricks they use is that they make P2B, they rigged and make him third. And you know, they were not intelligent. They made P2B to be third, and they won the same state, all of them. It's now the number of votes that Tinubu now had more than Atiku now had more than Obi. But because Obi knows, he knows, and everybody around knows that Obi is the accepted candidate. The reason we are saying this is because P2B might be Igbo, but now he's representing the common Nigerian. P2B is a market man. Like, he understands how the market works, the everything that works in the market. P2B understands that the woman who sells corn needs to strive and make money. So if we allow somebody who is already, I'm not talking about Tinubu's age, I'm only talking about the fact that Tinubu is not of our generation. It's high time we stopped bringing men who have lived their lives, who do not understand the trends, to take over our politics. Guys, we cannot allow that kind of a thing. Now, you are seeing Ganduje, you are seeing Aisha, and Erofa and the rest trying to come around him because they know that at some point he will not be able to understand what he's doing. They will be the one running the country again. The same people we are trying to flush out of the system will be the ones running this system. Let me read something that Ruben Abati posted. He's a media person. He said, INEC makes top revelation on presidential polls. And now somebody commented and said, it is glaring obvious that P2B of Labour Party won the election despite the threat, suppression and intimidation from the PDP and APC. May all who conspired to truncate the will of the people never know peace. Have you seen? Somebody now asked, so what's next? Should it be overlooked, or will there be investigations on how truly or who truly won the presidential election? And I'm like, what are you saying? Which one is should we overlook? Which one is investigation again? If INEC has admitted that the election was flawed and a lot of the things they were supposed to do, they didn't do, and now they are uploading the real result on Beavers, which one is investigated? Which one are people investigating? It's either they cancel this election or they count the one that the old result and declare will be winner. How come the House of Reps election and Senate, when they were able to upload some, when it got to presidency? Have you noticed there's one video I posted on my other channel, on my Gist channel, and I talked about how a girl was busy making call. She was talking to her, but when they tell her, we have snapped this result, she said she made a mistake, they should give her stipex. How will you make a mistake in an election that everybody stood with you and you counted? Some of the polling units, they even refused to allow people to snap the result sheet. Some, they refused to upload. People were there till 1 a.m. Some were there till 5 a.m. They were beating up some people just so that they will admit that Obi failed. See, if this mandate is eventually stolen, those of you who brought in Tinubu, you will suffer. Your children, your children's children, your generations unborn, you people will suffer because you have decided to take away the right mandate from the right person. Obi is not coming to enrich himself. He's coming to help the common man. Let me tell you something. A lot of us, when we talk about this thing, at least if I call 1 or 2 people, I'll get money to eat if I am broke. But some of you, the common man on the street, they do not have who to call. They don't have anybody to call. How would they feed? These are the people we are fighting for. Some of you are saying, I'm fighting for the Igbos. I am doing this. I am supporting Labour Party. Let me tell you, it's not about party. If it is about party, whether APC goes in, I will enjoy. You know why? I have people in the APC that have appointments, that are very close to me. I will benefit. But would the common man benefit? We are fighting for a common goal. Like, we let the whole people benefit, not a few persons benefiting. If PDP goes in, I'll benefit. You know why? Because I have people in the PDP I can call and I will still benefit. Do you understand? So it's not about party. So let's go forward. Now somebody said Peter Obi visit Mrs. Jennifer, the woman who was attacked by the talks on election day. I saw this yesterday on Facebook, but this is on Twitter now. And the person posting this is Yusuf, is a Hausa man. So you can't see, let them stop using this religion, because when we are hungry, we don't used to know religion. No. When we are playing football, we don't used to know religion. No. When we are going to the market to buy, we don't use religion to buy. Let them stop using religion. And somebody told me, actually, it's the Christians that started it. Was it the Christians that took Christian ticket? Or it was the same Muslim? Tinubu is a Muslim, he's not a Christian. He took Muslim ticket and he did not consider the plight of the Christians. Remember what is happening in Kaduna? It was only Erufai that did Muslim ticket as when he was coming in as governor. And now he's trying to set the same rubbish, wrong precedents for other people to follow. Remember that in politics, whatever you said, sometimes it overrules the law. Because in Nigeria, they don't even respect the law. And that's why I'm praying hard. My husband was telling me that in the Senate, in the Supreme Court, that they have more Muslims in the Supreme Court who are from the core north, who are loyal to Tinubu. But you know one thing, God will make them to speak the truth. If this election has to be through the court or through cancellation, God will make those judges to speak the truth. And the remaining 4 judges are from the west. You know how Buhari did it? He ensured that he brought in Tanko illegally because Onogen was the person. You know, in judicial matters, they follow hierarchy. The day you were called to bar, the year of call to bar, I and my husband can graduate as law students. But if I'm called to bar before my husband, I become his senior. That is how the legal system works. But President Buhari came and spoiled how the legal system works. The legal system, the judiciary is independent. But they came, it was in Buhari's time that they will go and boggle the house of a justice, a judge. Who does that? And now, you see, let me tell you something. Peter Obi, as a president, can come to Utako Market or Wuse Market to find out what he heard on radio, if it is true. He's that kind of man that is a president that touches the truth. A lot of people are angry. The international community, that is why I'm happy that even when Peter Obi was interviewed, he said, it is a Nigerian matter, let's settle it. But the international community, they are not happy. You saw what the CNN said about this election, and you people are saying you want to go swear in this man. This one now said, okay, Charlie Boy said, so Tinubu like certificate. See how he has been carrying the certificate of return Inec give him. He carry and go show Oba of Lagos this weekend. Meanwhile, he has refused to show his primary school, secondary, and university certificate, including his birth certificate. Are you understand what he's trying to say? Tinubu refused to show the school he graduated from, no primary school result, no secondary school result, no university result. But right now, he carried a certificate of return that was given to you on TV, live. You are still carrying it to Oba to go and show him. But you know what? They are fidgeting because they know that P2B is coming. P2B is our president. Now, they said, this one, they say, Peter Okoye said, we are voting LUP all the way from top to bottom comes this Saturday election. Those of you who live in Lagos, especially for Lagos and most of these Yoruba-speaking states, you all vote for Labour Party. We need to break this Tinubu this, Tinubu that. We need to really, because democracy is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. But when it becomes a one-man thing, we are not the UK who have it has to be the same people, the same family as monarchs becoming the queen of or the king of. In Nigeria, we come into those positions through election, and it's true by votes of the electorate. So when people begin to hijack the process, then we are not safe. And you that is talking about tribalism, some of you are saying, Obi even came third and is making month. It's a lie, yo. That was a game, so that if at all they overturn the election, let Atiku now become, so that they will still benefit. Have you not seen that they're birds of a feather? We cannot allow that. And that is why I came out here to tell you that we prove that P2B won. If P2B, out of 36 states and the capital, P2B won 19 states. Are you not thinking what I'm thinking? Peter Obi won. So you people should not be afraid. Now, Dante Baba said, he said, Inec chairman has obtained a new citizenship in a country called Latvia. He will be living in the capital city of the country. Go and ask Google what's the capital city of Latvia so you can understand the streets. Don't leave me. Are you understanding? You see these people, they come into Nigeria, they amass wealth, buy other passports, citizenships from other countries because they know that, and then keep their children and come to make us suffer. Yesterday, let me tell you something. Yesterday, I had an appointment with the doctor in the morning, right? My husband had these monies with him. They gave him for people. So he now went to the bank to transfer the money so that they will not say app failed, network was bad. My husband, after the whole queue, entered into that place. He filled the form and sent the money to the two people, to the two recipients. On reaching the house, he was called that they didn't get the money. One person didn't get the money. My husband was like, I used the bank, so you should get the money. He was so assured, he was rest assured they were going to send the money. Only for my husband to stay. A few minutes later, they reversed that money back to my husband. In the bank, not POS, not transfer. At the end of the day, my husband had to drive back with this fuel scarcity. And one thing that pains me in Nigeria is that there's no money, there's fuel scarcity, the banks are not working, the mobile networks are not working, as if they used to sit down to plan. Yesterday I was so tired. If there's any day I thought of leaving Nigeria to anywhere, even if it's within Africa, was yesterday. I went for my doctor's appointment by 3 p.m. or past 3 to 4. Is it fair? Is this kind of suffering in the country fair? People will be like, why are we complaining? Why won't we complain? Somebody told me on my comment section that I should not leave Nigeria. We should stay and fix it, my dear. You don't love Nigeria more than me. You see, when it was just I and my husband, we were supposed to leave this country. Then I didn't have children. I had every opportunity to leave. But because of the way I love my country. See, Nigeria has prospect too. This country is a blessed nation. You don't even want to know. But what our biggest problem are our politicians, these wicked leaders. Let me not call them leaders because a leader is somebody that leads by example. Our rulers, wicked, unkind, terrible human beings. Our leaders are wicked, unkind, terrible human beings who think about their family, their associates alone in a country of how many million people living here. Nigeria is blessed. Do you know, as you see me, if you give me the money I need to start my businesses in Nigeria, I will never go out to say I'm relocating. I will only go visit and come back. But you see, we have wicked and unreasonable leaders in this country. So, in order not to bore you with this long video, I would have read up a lot of things. Are you aware that in the UK, Nigerians protested that they should bring back Peter Obi? Today was for Ojo Thank You Alaba Trade Fair. Are you seeing people went to protest in the outside the country? Nigerians were protesting. See, don't give up. Don't even destroy your PVCs. If they say this election, I've told you people. You see Lagos, all those Yoruba speaking places in the north, you people should go and vote Labour Party. Let Labour Party take over the place because now they will listen to Obi. If either Obi is their president or not, they will listen to him, and they will do it right. Now, if they know that the electorate are removing them from power, they will represent us well because that's even the main issue. While the main reason why the electorate will behave well, the people who have been voted into power will behave well because they know the electorate will remove them when they don't do well. And now Sanwo-Olu is going about, they are trying to discredit the other guy who is from the Labour Party. They say he's not from Nigeria, from Lagos. The truth is, Sanwo-Olu, you don't need to fidget. You don't even need to be afraid. I saw your advert on Linda AKG. You don't need to be afraid. If you have done well in the first term, be assured of the second term. I think it's high time we start putting our leaders to be accountable so that if they go into the first term and they don't do well, we bring them out. So by so doing, they will do well so that they can come in, right? Let the second term be something you merit. Because let's assume the first time we didn't know you, right? Show yourself. Prove yourself to earn the second term. Let the second term be a situation where you earn. You don't just come in because your godfather said so. So thank you guys if you have watched this video to this point. I decided to bring you because yesterday I was traumatized. I couldn't breathe. This is how this country wants to put us. But God forbid, the country will not put me into a state of confusion. They will not. If I want to leave this country, I'll leave at my own will, not anybody pursuing me, because that's what they want us to do. They want to pursue everybody so that their own families will continue to inherit the land. But that's not what God promised us. If you have watched this video to this point, thank you so much for watching our videos, subscribing, and sharing our videos. Share this video out so that most people will see and calm down, know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Peter Obi won 19 states and they are still counting. Thank you for watching, guys. Say bye.